Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. Normally, I don't do this on Sundays, but I heard something and I want to address some things. Hafeez from the Roommates. I found out today that he used to work for Derrick Jaxson, which explains a lot of his views. Thanks, Mr.Let Go. But now I gotta get on you because I get some of what you were saying, but let's be honest, black community ain't gonna never unite. And you just proved it. You was disrespecting, you called a coach by his first name that you don't even know. You was being disrespectful. You was doing the same thing that Hafeez did. That's number one. So any of y'all dudes in this space can get the smoke. And I'll give you the smoke without doxing you. I don't need to dox you. I've been debating for a long time and I ain't never lost one. So I don't need to dox you. That's number one. Number two, the Bible says, let the unjust be unjust still. So just because a person is making their own bed in hell, which, you know, I like what Coach Greg Adams say about, I understand what he says about marriage and about child support and about all of that. And a lot of people is going through it and some of us are headed there. So I get what he's saying about that. In terms of him believing in God, that's on him. That's like me not listening to Warren Buffett talk about money, because Warren Buffett, if he said he ain't believe in God or he don't follow God or whatever. Listen, I've been a member at 3 churches. I done taught Sunday school. I've been a deacon. I done had my own church. Believe me when I tell you that those people in that church, they don't dictate anything. Like, you can't go by them. The majority of them, it's only a few of them that's even genuine and real about their faith. That's number one. So knowing that, and also knowing that the tares and the wheat, according to the Bible, are growing together. So in some cases, you don't know who's saved. Coach Greg obviously ain't saved because he said he didn't believe. He didn't confess the Most High before me. So, but I've heard him talk about the Bible. He ain't far from it. It's just a matter of him making that decision and going forward. And we don't know how close you are, man. You be licking your lips with them girls and stuff, man. You know, we don't know where you at. We'll know you, you know. And I like your content. I watch your content. I done talked about it. But you calling people cornballs, who you talking to? You talking to all of us, man. Listen, I'm not against marriage. I'm just against marriage to hoes, marriage to people who are gonna do nothing but ruin your life, hold your kids, keep your kids away from you, charge you alimony, child support. Why pay these women? Why? I get what Coach Greg is saying. It basically said, you're gonna pay them anyway, you might as well pay them up front and get what you after. That's what he's saying. Me, I think if you know how to vet, you patient, you have a possibility of finding a woman who won't do those things, but the odds are against you. So I teach no marriage license. And I teach, be careful having kids with these women for those reasons. Now, all that other stuff y'all talking, y'all know what y'all talking about. And I'm noticing this, a lot of y'all saying, y'all name calling, all of you dudes name calling against people who say they part of the manosphere, this, that, and the other. You making yourself sound like control opposition. You sound like an agent. You do. I don't know if Coach Greg is an agent or not, but I know he right about what he said about alimony and child support. And when I listen to Coach Greg, I listen to him for other reasons. Like I can go to God directly. Like I don't go to people's channel to hear preaching. Like if I get to hear some preaching, good. But I don't go for that reason. So, and Hafeez, he too young. Y'all want to talk about OGs this, OGs that. You had the blood dude on there. Nobody made him be a blood, man. Nobody made me try to run that gang life that I call myself doing. People do this stuff because they trying to be like them gangster rappers and because they want to. In part because they know girls like bad boys. Now, with that being said, let me get back to my activities because I didn't even have to talk long on this. Y'all do it, man. Y'all subscriptions don't mean nothing. Y'all there begging for super chats. If you really care, why you gotta have super chats to keep talking? You getting ad revenue. Griff. Griff. Merry Griffmas.